Hello friends, I'm Dipali Bedi, clinical psychologist. Today I was interestingly asked in one of my sessions about creativity. When we are born, our parents give us a very rigid understanding of what is right and wrong. In the school, again, it's a very rigid rule. As to what needs to be followed. To the extent, अगर टीचर ने कोई सवाल पूछा है तो जवाब एग्जैक्टली वो होना चाहिए जो उसने बताया है या एग्जैक्टली जो किताब में है. Nothing should vary. Indeed, many Indians take huge pride in saying कि हमारी rote memory बहुत strong है. And thus understanding things, creating new things is not. It is not even much appreciated. It is indeed ridiculed. Having a separate thought process, individualized thought process is frowned on. It is, we are a collective society. There's a huge pressure to fit in, and if we don't fit in, that's the huge crisis. And to fit in, we have to be like them. जितना हो सकता है दूसरे की तरह हो, ताकि acceptability आसानी से हो जाए. If you think differently, if you are different, indeed that's the whole issue about disabilities. Any difference is not very easily accepted. And creativity is about creating different things. Creativity is allowing your imagination to wander all over and then structure it and form something. But the permission initially to let your thoughts wander, which is needed in creativity, even in problem solving. Interestingly, that's what we teach when we talk about problem solving. We talk about being able to think differently, being able to have a creative solution, thinking out of the box. And that's completely not so much appreciated. Whereas it is so very important that nowadays many people are basically been conducting workshops on enlightening, bringing up your right brain, which is again talking about the same thing. Being able to think differently, being able to be creative, being able to not be very logical at times, be emotional, which is again one thing which is crushed. किसी ज़माने में लड़कों को कहा जाता था रोते नहीं हैं, आजकल लड़कियां भी बेचारी रोते डरती हैं. They don't want to be seen as weak, because interestingly, crying is associated with weakness, which is the worst thing anyone can do. Crying is about being human, and it's become being weak. So somewhere down the line, we are somewhere crushing down. We are crushing down the creative part, the expressive part, the difference between the people. That's why even the people who are fighting with issues of difficulties, any sort of disability, any sort of things, even mental health issues, we are basically bloody fighting that, every individual is different. We have to literally fight it out, whereas it's so given. Something which is given is what we are fighting for. That's how the status of a society has become. And somewhere down the line, it's a fact that we give no scope for creativity. We give no scope for being different. We give no scope of being able to express what is in your head. The society is becoming more and more closed instead of becoming open. We are crushing down people and forcing them to be extremely logical. We are almost becoming machines, which is not a great thing.